What's going on, guys? Today we got the Chally over. So today we're gonna be doing some Cook's Longtubes on the 2009 Challenger. Before we get started, let's get a little start up here. As you can see, it's a little loud right now. He actually did a muffler delete for the time being before he got the headers, so it does sound pretty good, but we got the one and only over here, so I'm gonna get him to give it a few revs so we can hear it, just to get a good comparison. Here's the interior. It's pretty nice. So let's hear how she sounds. I'm used to doing GM products here, and you don't come from the top on these 5.7 Hemis. So let's jack it up and we'll see what we're working with. I got Nathan and Austin. It's been a little bit. As you can see, we had to get a little bit of heat and lubricant out. We have the back of the exhaust unbolted, and we have both bolts holding from the cat to the manifold on both sides off now. Now we're gonna break these O2s loose, and then hopefully we can pull these cats out and then really see what we're working with. Okay, so after battling with these stupid weather packs, they're super simple. All you do is push this little piece in and it releases that little guy right there. And they come off pretty easy. It's just this one we kind of had to mutilate, but it's okay. We'll fix it. Now we have all these unplugged, the bolts out, so we're gonna finally take these cats down. All right, here we go.
You want to, cause that shit's long, dude. Grab that.
All right, so the entire exhaust is off the car. Let's take this outside real quick. There's those two stupid things we're trying to get rid of. Look how long it is. The other part already fell off, so. So we're gonna let these O2s soak a little bit with some good old PV blaster. Probably do a few coats of that on there. Just let it sit while we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do over here. So with this cap being out, you can actually really see up in there now. And it's looking like we have to take this heat shield off. So that's actually those 2 bolts you see right there, and then there's 2 where Austin's hand is going up into there. So let's take this heat shield off real quick, and then I think we'll be able to see all the bolts for the manifold. Alright, so we got this heat shield out of the way, and now we can really see some of the bolts. You can see 1 on the top there, 2, kind of can see the 3rd on the bottom. There is a few that you can kind of see now up there. There's the 2nd one on the top. So really now we're just going to kind of go blind at the top and at least try to loosen a few of these and hope so we don't break anything, but no promises, but we're not going to break anything.
Cheers.
So Austin's pulling the 2nd to the last manifold bolt out right there. And we just have the last one to do on the top, and we can almost get this manifold out. Is it out? There it is. This should be there we go. One manifold out. How's that feel?
Oh, cheers. Look how solid that is compared to that. Yeah.
Scrap it.
Solid.
Okay, so like I said, this side's out. Now we have a whole acre to work with. Coming over here, we just have this O2, and I'm looking up there, and I think that's the plug. So I'm gonna try to unplug that real quick. Then if we can get that unplugged, pretty much how you tackle this is take the heat shield off first, bend that as much as you can and rip it out. And that'll give you access to every bolt, because as you can see right now, the heat shield fully covers all the manifold bolts. So there's 4 bolts like those that hold it on. Underneath those are actual manifold bolts. So they use the same, there's like a stud on top of the manifold bolt.
Okay.
How you doing?
You seeing this whole bolt?
Horrible. Push it up towards
Seeing that hole?
Yeah,
What the fuck is this?
Again, we left off last night with the driver's side header in with 1 bolt not in, and now we're making headway on this passenger manifold. We have the heat shield loose. We have 1 more bolt up here up front by Austin, and then hopefully we can yank this heat shield out.
Ta-da.
There we go.
There we go.
How does that feel?
1 step out of the way.
Okay, now let's start cranking these manifold bolts. The end of these manifolds, they have bigger bolts, as you can see, which is a 13, and then the ones in the middle, those are 10s. How's that feel?
It felt good.
All this, we've really been soaking these O2s just to make sure we can have every little bit of help trying to break these loose. How goes it?
Hard to get on.
Yeah, swivel. You need some swivels. We have just some extension swivels and then obviously the socket swivels. Mainly the 13 and the 10 is really what you're gonna need. Second to last bolt. There it is. There we go. There's the last one.
Got it? Almost. There we go.
Hidden bolt. If you didn't see this bitch right here. So pretty much what we had to do is bend this heat shield that covered up right there. The hole was that right there. But so there used to be heat shield right here. And you can't get to that bolt and people say you have to loosen the motor mount. You don't. You just bend the heat shield right there. You just bend it back with a pry bar. And if you use a swivel, a long extension, and a 13, you can get that. So now, Austin is hopefully gonna have enough room. And that right there is the passenger side manifold. Alright, so we're done with this heavy piece of crap, but let's go bring this over to the PB blaster soaking station. Now we'll just soak this one. Keep coming. Keep coming, keep coming. Push. Slow, keep coming, keep coming. Stop, 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 stop. Alright, is that in? Does it look like the guys will close?
Oh, you're good.
Days later, it's been super busy, but we're finally gonna tackle the Chally today again. Hopefully can finish it. Right now, the O2's broken loose, ready to come out. And we're just working on Austin's exhaust right now. So let's get this last header in.
This side looks almost lined up, but
How do you tighten these?
I can't.
All right, so day 732 with the Chally. Got the exhaust going together. Both headers are now on. Here's a start open headers. So we've had his exhaust apart. Right now we're just gonna put it back together.
This is my DIY $90 exhaust or less.
There lies where the mufflers used to be. Got the new connection pipes. And as you can see, the headers are on. These are Cook's headers to the Cook's connection pipes. And they fit mighty fine. So let's throw these bolts in. Got the headers snugged on. We have the two rear O2s on. We got those in before we put the exhaust on. Just have the front ones to put on. Might put those on in the morning just because we don't feel like messing with those right now. But Austin's just tightening up the rest of the exhaust. So once he's done with that, maybe we can get a startup.
There's 102 cents ring. Dude, it looks so good with all this in here.
That's awesome.
But he's not
Too
in the
much cardio
Camaro.
for him.
Hey, Tokes, just give her a little burp for me, thanks. See you guys. Have fun.
No, me neither.
Alright, so we were a little busy doing some stuff, so it's about 2 in the morning right now. I live in a subdivision, as you can see. There are people sleeping right there. So I don't want to wake anyone up. So we're actually going to push this to the front of my sub, and that way we can get a start up. So let's get to pushing.
Let's get it, boys.
What? You just steer.
Yeah.
We'll get her going.
We don't have to push until we get to the street.
Oh yeah.
Starts up right now.
Bullshit.
The chalks.
Oh yeah. Fuck, the kid's already going. He's going by himself.
Put Tesla motor.
Nice.
He has quiet mode on. He's cooking.
Oh my god. Oh no, he's funny. Alright, we'll catch up to you guys back in the front of the cell.
Just hit Elvis and get super.
Alright, so my house is over there. We made it halfway. There's a good gap where there's no houses. So,
Ready? Go.
2 o'clock in the morning. Let's get her a little start. Well, what'd you think?
Oh, dude, I'm so happy. What am I doing?
I don't know.
You gonna do a drive-by?
Let's just do a go that way.
And then figure out what we're doing.
Yeah. I don't know. Do a little pull.
How little? Sorry, neighbors.
That is fucking loud.
I'm an asshole, dude. Your dad can so hear that. I feel bad.
We're closing this part of the video out. 2:03. We'll see you in the morning.
Night, guys. Good night.
Got all 402s in. Now let's play the Find the Exhaust Leak game.
Let's find it. Let's find it.
You can start it. can see it. Wow. That was nice.
What do you mean? Because there's a hole, a little hole, like a screw hole, a blow hole in like the header head. In the header head.
What do you mean? What?